I hope. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's session of Free Bell with William O'Neill India. In this session, we'll take you through Nifty 50 chart placement, along with its probable opening, some key global news and events, how US markets fare through the night, how Asian markets are trading at the moment, and at the end, chart of the day for you. Without much ado, let's start with Nifty 50 chart analysis for the day. So we started the week with Nifty in confirmed uptrend and Nifty trading above its 200 DMA. Nifty yesterday kind of had a jittery day where Nifty moved back and forth and closed near its previous day's close, that is Monday's close. And but the good part is that Nifty is still trading above its 200 DMA, which can be considered a huge sign of strength. And on the ONI front, if we talk about it, we are still in confirmed uptrend, which is a really good sign. And on the distribution day count, distribution day is still the distribution day count is one. So the distribution day, uh, according to William O'Neill, tracks the market weakness when how do we mark a distribution day? So when the major market index, such as Nifty or Sensex, falls by 0.2% on higher, on volumes higher than the previous day, we mark it as a distribution day. So a distribution day is a sign of weakness, and when distribution day count increases beyond like 4, 5, or 6, we take the markets to uptrend under pressure. And if the distribution day count increases more, then we go to a downtrend. So yeah, that's the good part that the distribution day count is still at one, and Nifty is trading above it's a 200 DMA. So now, as we all know, the 200 DMA can act as a support for Nifty going forward, and the 18,000 level, which is still far away, can act as resistance for Nifty 50 going forward. So talking about the key news, some major companies reported their results. So Thermax Q1 FY23 PAT missed estimates after uh, the market hours. All the results are post market hours. So the Q1 FY23 PAT missed estimates. Revenue increased by 57.3%. EBITDA increased by 53.2% YOY. Higher margins contracted by 20 pips YOY to 5.8%. PAT increased 40.5% YOY. Voltas also reported its Q1 FY23 numbers. Revenue grew by 50% YOY to 2,794 crores, driven by 125% YOY growth in the unitary cooling segment, and PAT declined 10% YOY to 110 crores. Iron Exchange, on the other hand, the revenue increased by 19.1% YOY. EBITDA declined by 9.8% YOY, and EBITDA margins contracted 290 bps, 290 pips YOY to 9.2%, and PAT increased by 13.4%. Uh, some other key notable news was ITC exited its lifestyle retailing business following the review of business portfolio. CCI approved acquisition of 50.1% of Sanmina, that is SCI, by Reliance Strategic Business Ventures Limited. So some key some key results that will be reported today are Adani Power, Adani Transmission, Adani Wilmar, Gujarat Gas, Lupin, Birlasoft, PI Industry, KEC International, Vodafone Idea, among others. So talking about the global market update, even on the US front, it was kind of a jittery movement last time. where Nifty, sorry, Nifty, your Dow Jones, S&P 500, and your Nasdaq were kind of volatile during the entire trade, and all of them closed on a negative front. So Dow Jones closed by 1.2% lower, S&P 500 by 0.7% lower, Nasdaq by 0.2% lower. On the other hand, the Asian markets are trading on the positive front. The Shanghai Composite is trading 0.2% higher, Nikkei by 0.5% higher, and KOSPI by 0.6% higher. So on the currency and the commodity front, when some days back USD INR had depreciated to nearly $80, so it has shown some kind of strength. The Indian rupee and has appreciated to nearly around 78.65. On the crude oil is trading at around $100.2 per barrel. US 10-year Treasury yield is around 2.717, and there is still an inversion between the 2-year 10-year yield. So talking about the SGX Nifty, SGX Nifty is indicating a muted opening. So around 8:30, that it is last trading at around 17,379 against yesterday's close of 17,375, which is very close to yesterday's close. So talking about the sector view, all sectoral indices are, apart from energy, are in rally at the moment. Even the broader market indices are in rally at the moment. But the notable thing that we should look at is if when the market is in rally is the D-Day count. So talking about the D-Day count, Nifty and Sensex, D-Day count is still low at 1 and 0. Even in the mid cap 100, there is no D-Day count recorded still yet. In the small cap, the D-Day count is 3, which is still low and manageable. The only D-Day count uh, the problem is your IT is 7. So even if the D-Day count even increases by like 1 or 2 moves, will be downgraded to up and under pressure. Talking about your 50 DMA, all the indices are trading above the 50 DMA, which is a really good sign. And even your major market indices are now trading above, some of them are trading above the 50 DMA. Even Nifty Mid Cap 100 have retaken its Nifty your 200 DMA, which is a good sign. The only indices that is trading well below its your sector indices trading well below its 200 DMA is your Nifty IT, which is trading 13.4% below its 200 DMA. FMCG and auto still continue to remain the most resilient sectors as they are trading around 13% and 16% above their 200 DMA, which is a really good sign. So talking about the chart of the day, the chart of the day for us is Minda Corporation, and so this is one of the stock which is still in our buy watch list. The only apprehension at the moment is that the result is due on Friday, and so we would like to wait till the result is out. Why? Because a result can create, market movements. The result on the positive, on the or the negative front can create market movements. So it's better to wait for the result. And so even before we discuss it any further, it's just uh, it's not a buy or sell recommendation, and we'll be discussing it just for on the educational purpose. So on the fundamental or the qualitative front, I would like to discuss some key developments about this stock. So a few days back, Minda Corporation launched around 17 helmet models with 145 variants. Why this is important? Because with this, they forayed into the B2C space at a time when India is emerging as the largest and fastest growing helmet market globally. So during the next few years, the company plans to add 200 plus distributors and open exclusive Spark Minda brand outlets across the country, making the distribution network more robust. This is one of the positive developments, and even on a general front as well. So if we talk about operating margins have also been increasing despite raw material price increase challenge. Why? Because on account of operating leverage and a prudent cost management. So we all knew because of the chip shortages and everything, there was some supply side constraint which is slowly easing at the moment. And yeah, recovery in your demand post the COVID-19 for PV two-wheeler and the increase in content per vehicle and the growth for new focus area is being turning out positive for the company. So talking on the chart front and the rating front, EPS strength is good at 87. Buyer demand is strong at A. Number of funds holding the stock is also increasing really good at 44.6% YOY. Price strength at the moment is fair for the stock, but if you let me give a chart annotation. If you look at this part and this part, is like when the stock was falling, you can see that volumes had almost dried up. That's a really good sign. And on the right hand side of the cup, when the stock started accumulating, or when the stock started going up, you could see volume bars coming in. That was a really good sign. And even the RS line started moving higher. So all of this can be considered as a good sign of strength. What going forward you like uh, Nifty to trade above its pivot, and yeah, even yesterday Nifty had sorry, Meta Corporation had a very good move, but it wasn't able to reclaim. It wasn't able to break through its pivot. Yeah, as you can see, the volumes was good as well. The volumes was above average, but it wasn't able to trade above its pivot. And one of the major reasons that we can probably think about is even as the result is due in few days, so it's likely to be jittery in the coming time. So if the results turn out to be good and the stock is trading in the ideal buy zone, that is 0 to 5% or 0 to 7% within the pivot, then the stock can be looked at, right? So yeah, that's it from our side, and stay tuned to the space of Rebel with William O'Neill India as well. And in the evenings, do connect with us every day between Monday to Friday for the after hour session as well. Thank you.